Please tell us your name and state your case.
My name is Officer Peterson, and I'm going to be recording on the books the events that occurred on May 31st of 2017. So basically what the rundown is I was doing my daily routine. I have a set of streets that I have to observe, and I was walking down Orange and Cherry right next to the Tacos del Rio. And funny name for a little restaurant, but and I saw a man walk in. He appeared to be of Latino descent, and dirty little Mexican. I mean, he looked like, from a distance, he looked like he was doing something he wasn't supposed to do. He looked very suspicious, as one might say. And as I kept observing him, he appeared to have something in his hand, which I believed was a weapon. I believe that he was armed. And so I approached him like any cop would. I feel like it is my civic duty to approach people who appear suspicious. You understand, right? I feel like our president, Donald Trump, has assigned me as an officer to help citizens, keep people safe. I have to keep the peace. I am a peacekeeper. I have to uphold the law to its highest standard. But I approached him, and I asked him to stop. I asked him what he was doing, and he told me that he was going to sell, I do not know the correct term, fidget spinners is what he said, but I'm not sure what that was. And as he said he'd show me, and he pulled it out, and I believed that it was a weapon. I thought that it was a bomb or a weapon of mass destruction. So I, like any normal cop, pulled out a gun and asked him to please put his hands up. This Mexican man of Latino descent was not obeying the law. So to anybody out there who's saying that I did something wrong, I was being a cop. I was protecting my people. I protect those law-abiding citizens of America. And although I have never met Donald Trump, I know that somehow, in some way, he is watching over me. And I have God as my witness. And I know that I did not do anything wrong. So please, understand that I'm in the right here, and he is in the wrong. Thank you. Are there any more questions? Please say your name and state your case.
My name is Carlos. You can call me Little Sleepy. Okay, so how it started was I was by Tacos del Rio, right? You know, trying to get some tacos for the family, right? And I see some chicos. I'm like, you know what? I have some fidget spinners. I'm gonna sell them some, you know, because who doesn't like a fidget spinner, eh? Like, everyone's using them. So, you know, I'm walking by, you know, minding my own business, and then the cop pulls up. I was like, yo, what's up, bro? Right? And, you know, he said, what you got there? I'm like, yeah, fidget spinner, Holmes, you want one or what? And then he goes, is that a weapon? I'm like, homie, what? Is that a weapon? No, homie, it's a toy. And he said, that's no toy, that's a gun. I'm like, nah, it's not a gun, Holmes, it's a toy, come on now. And he comes out of his car, right? You know, throws a gun on me. I was like, whoa, hey, chill, Holmes. I'm not doing anything. I'm just minding my own business, right? And then I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to get arrested or shot, because, you know, I ain't about that life. So, you know, I let him do what he has to do, you know. Then, I know he hits me right in the knee, you know. So I had to fall. I'm like, ow, you know, it hurt, you know. I don't get hurt a lot, but it hurt. And, you know, I fall to the ground. He slams my head to the ground. I was like, hey, Holmes, watch out, you know, I'm not doing anything, Holmes. And he said, stop resisting. I'm like, homie, I'm not resisting. What are you talking about? And then, you know, he cuffs me up, you know, he puts me behind the car. He said that I had weapons on me, I had drugs and stuff. I'm like, homie, I'm just selling fidget spinners, trying to get food, right? You know, I was like, what the heck? You know, I just felt very discriminated, right? You know, I got rights too, Holmes. You know, I don't work for nothing, eh? Like, I felt very mistreated. And I feel like I had the right to mind my own business. But since the way I look, right, I don't choose to look like this, right? This is how I was brought up. This is my culture. This is all I could afford, Holmes. I feel very discriminated, and I want to fight for my rights. That's all for me.
Sí, señor, yo soy de rancho, soy de botas y a caballo. Soy nacido y criado en el monte, en barrancos y brechas me la he navegado. El olor a ganado, postales de mota, el cantar de los gallos. Con frijoles de agua y sal, mis padres me dieron crianza. No ocupé más de un buen catre y una cobijona para las heladas. Y cuando ajustaba el calorón macizo, en el río me bañaba. Pero también me gustan las marcas, vestirme a la moda, comprar buenos carros. Y aunque mi dinero sea ranchero, equivale lo mismo, no me lo he robado. Los cerros forrados de la mota en greña, postales llenando. Para toda la prueba de rancho, pariente.
Are we done here? Do you guys still need me? Whatever that man told you is a lie. I know what I'm doing. I know my rights. I'm a cop. Studied in college. This is ridiculous. This is a joke to me. This is a game. You think this is why they deserve to be back in Mexico where they came from? This is a freaking joke. They need to be... I'm gonna lose my job as a cop. For doing my job as a cop. How does that make me feel? Are you guys happy? All you Black Lives Matter people here in the making this documentary? Are you guys happy? You think this is funny? Taking an officer's job away so you can become famous on Twitter or Snapchat? I'm losing my job because of you guys. But they don't see you guys behind the camera. They only see me. You're putting me out here like a bad guy. I am the greater good. This is ridiculous. I'm done with this.
See, the officer automatically thought of stereotypes and racial profiling myself when I honestly wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I had my own rights to be there, right? I was trying to get some food. And sell fidget spinners to my friends. Like, I don't see anything wrong. Like, I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I was obeying the law. And even when, you know, I understand cops have to do their job. If they see something suspicious, they're gonna check, right? And you know, I let him do what he had to do, and I felt like he was a little too aggressive. It injured myself. I don't feel like what he did was right. I don't feel like I was a threat to him in any way. And I feel like this is discriminating my people. Like, we don't deserve this. We're working people just like that nice officer was, and you know, we're disrespected for the way we look, the way we talk, thinking everyone's a thug and part of a gang when honestly we're not. I've never been gang affiliated. I'm actually an honorable student at school and gonna be attending college pretty soon, so I feel like our society is very corrupted and it is led and viewed through one set of eyes and a negative perspective. I don't understand why if someone of a different race or color has to be discriminated in a certain way. I don't know why they can't be accepted. You know, why does it have to be targeted to a certain race? You know, if someone looks like they're gonna
That's my train of thought.
I believe there should be a change in our society and how we view people, and you know, the struggles that we go through. You know, it was unfair and unjust, and you know, I can only do so much to change the way people view me and view my people and any other race for that matter. But one man can't make a change. That's all I gotta say.